Today we will create a report in SAP Crystal Reports. The main purpose of this tutorial uh, is to show you how SAP Crystal Reports uh, is very powerful tool. Is a very powerful tool to create uh, reports from any sources, from variety of sources, right? And in this tutorial, we will show how we will connect to the Microsoft Access database. This database basically was created and has a complete tutorial in on the YouTube. You can look into that, and we will provide the link for that, as well as we will also provide a link to download this database. So we will use this database and the query we created in this database, namely inventory management. So we will create an inventory report in this specific Crystal Reports. So let's start. So first, I will show you the database. So this is the query we have. I'll show you the design mode. Like these are all the tables connected here, and all this information is already here. So all these details are where, when we created, how we created, and uh, how we create the table. Everything is available in the YouTube. I will provide the link for that. So let's go to the SAP Crystal Reports, and then we'll connect to this view or query. Okay, let's go there, and we will create a new report. New report. Let's use the report wizard, and in the report wizard we will create new. Okay, so when we create a new connection, in the new connection we will create Microsoft Access or Excel, but we will do that. Okay, and then we will select this, and then from views we will use inventory 2. Okay, and we select all the fields, available fields to display. Okay, so when we use the wizard, it utilizes all these. It automatically generated this report, right? So now we will modify this report. I utilize the wizard just to speed up this tutorial. Uh, we will look into further details in any other tutorial, or maybe later on. Okay, let's start. So basically, we have the data, the transaction details, title, purchases, or sales, and everything. So the here is we cannot figure out what's how many books are in the stock, when they were sold, and what transaction, and so on. So that's what our goal is to create a value from this raw data. This is basically a raw data, and we will create a beautiful and very informative report from this raw data. Okay, so that's why the SAP Crystal Reports is a business intelligence tool. So let's go to the report pane, and then group expert. And in the group expert, basically we want to know the inventory of each book. So we'll group it by title. Okay. Now see, for the algebra, we have all these transactions now under their respective header, respective title. Okay, so we'll further format that and make it more useful to read. Okay, so let's do. This is a transaction detail. What transaction it under what transaction it was sold. Oh, and we can add another header. Let me show you. Under the title, we will add another header, master transaction. Mm, or I think we should go directly. We don't need another header. We'll just work on this data. Okay. We don't need this title because title is already on the header. We'll remove that and we will insert section. Insert selection below. So this section of group header 1 algebra or the title, book title, and it's a group header B. Here we can provide the headers for these days. So have to say, oh, here, quantities. We can format that format field to a smaller like this. Okay. Let's make it a transaction date. Okay. And transaction ID. Make it insert a text box. ID. Let's format. Let's change the font. I think. Okay. So this is transaction ID. This is transaction type. Is purchase or a sale. So we'll take this as the header. Let's remove this one. We'll You see, we are just modifying the already auto-generated report and just to save the time, because if we recreate everything from scratch, it takes a lot of time. So I use the wizard. So in case you have any question, just leave the comments. This is the transaction date, and you see if we go to this is transaction type. Okay, so we'll insert text object trp type. Yeah. Okay. So this is transaction type is purchase. Let's make it a TR date and make it closer. Oh, oh. Just be careful. We have to move within these. It's more of practice. If you do the practice, it will be. Uh, you will be easily. Will be easily do that. Undo the move. We have to move within this. Okay. So transaction date. Now we have quantity. Okay. So it says inventory dot quantity. So we'll put it another text box. Quantity. Quantity. Okay. And okay. So we have a quantity sold or purchases. This is master transaction. This is very important to know. Each, if you look, if you see the our the database when we were creating that, I have explained everything. What is master transaction and what is the transaction. So we basically will have this here. So that is the main. Okay. Uh, let's see. We'll move this. Okay. We'll copy the same. This is master transaction. So it is a MTR. Let's move these a bit. Okay. So this is basically master transaction has different transactions. For example, 15 master transaction number has these transactions here. Then master transaction 15 is also coming under geography. It simply says that one master transaction could have many different many transactions. So, and since we are grouping on the title, so these will be automatically moved to the respective titles. So we, for example, for the master transaction 15, we bought is purchases the books, different books, right? We bought algebra, we bought geography, we bought math for beginners level, and then for the master transaction 16, we bought this. But you see this 16 and 18, these are 18 and 18 is a purchase. This is just one item purchased from XYZ books, algebra. We didn't buy any other books. So that's what it shows. Uh, okay. Okay, now it's a person type. Person name is, then we another text object. Party name, business party name. Okay, so the party name is a retail customer. So their business model is either purchasing from the suppliers or selling at the retail store. And these are the party type. Party type. Okay, and these are the opening stock. So opening stock are the attributes of opening stock are the attribute of a books. So this basically shows that when before anything, these are the opening stock we have at the very beginning when we started the bookstore, or when we have we accounted for we accounted that what stock we have available in the store. So these are the very in the store stock at the beginning, right? That is very critical to calculate our inventory. Okay, so we'll put it here and we'll give it a name, opening stock. We'll put this textbook, and please see that this comes with the algebra book title group header, because it's a part of the book. Opening OC, opening stock. I don't know why it's giving us these details. So opening stock is basically we have opening stock is 10. Okay, and these are the quantity purchased or sold. You see this? This is quantity. Okay, so put a header here. Quantity. Quantity. We can make these bolder. Okay. So this is opening stock. This is quantity we purchased or sold. Now we need another column here. Which is a calculated field, and that will show us the balance. Okay. So we will create a running total. We will need to create a running total field. You see, these are the different fields here. So it's a beginner level tutorial where we utilize already created databases. So I will touch only those areas which are being used in this reports. So we need a running total field, new, and when we created the new, we want to add up adjusted quantity. Okay. Now we have that. Now we want to create the inventory. So inventory would be like opening stock plus the books we purchased minus the book we sold, right? So that will calculate our stock running, that will at the end of the day. So let's create a formula. There is a formula field in the SAP Crystal Reports. We'll go there and we will create a new formula balance, and then we will use editor, and in this editor we will go to the report fields, and here we just created our running total field, this one, plus, as already mentioned, we have to add up this with the opening stock. Okay, we'll have this one. Okay, save and closed, and then we will put this field here in the details section. And now you will see that in the opening stock we have 10, and then we bought from the supplier transaction type purchase. So books come to becomes 20, balance become 20. Okay, so the balance became 20. Then we sold books minus, okay, to the retail customer. So this detected this. Then we added purchased from this supplier 15 books from XYZ books. Balance become 33. 18 plus 15 become 33. Then we minus sold 5 books. The balance became 28. Right? That's and so on. For the every respective title, we have the balance here. Right? Here we have the balance. We have to basically we have to edit our For each record, not for each record, for on change of group. Sorry, I made a mistake. I for each record we have to change it for each group because we're calculating the inventory for each group. Okay, so let's see. We let's see what's. No, no, we have to select change of. Okay, for each record and on change of group. Let's do that. Okay, now it makes sense because this running total had some options. It give us like we need to summarize the field quantity, adjusted quantity for each record of each group. So on change of group, it will reset. Okay, so sorry for making some mistake, but now I think it should be it should be clear for summarize adjusted quantity for each record in the group. Okay, so we have a 20 plus 18, so 33 minus this, and then we had this opening stock of 60. 60 minus we sold books to, we have 58, and this is the date of the report, this today's date, and that's how you see we created this report in SAP Crystal Reports. We can further format these. We can create some like we can make it more legible. Like for example, we can insert line. Okay, see, and then we can change the top header. We have to put this under here. You see there now we have for every book we have the opening stock. Like for example, we have the opening stock of 23. We sold one book to the retail customer, so this balance comes to -1. That is the database reporting, uh, and this is the SAP Crystal Reports, which utilizes we the raw data from data sources like from any variety of data sources like MySQL, Oracle, Microsoft Access, SQL Server. Right now, we are utilizing Microsoft Access database, which we have already, as I mentioned, we created a complete tutorial on that for this database, where we covered the all of the objects like tables, queries, forms for data entry, reports for generating reports in Microsoft Access. But this SAP Crystal Reports is a dedicated business intelligence tool for creating reports. It does only reporting, and it has a lot of features, lot of functionality to to create from simple to highly complex reports. And it's very it's industry standard tool which is used in healthcare, financial institutions, like any all the major industries. this tool is being used by a lot of major industries, right? So I think that is the end of our tutorial. So if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments, or if we miss anything, just leave comments. And if you like this video, like this video, just click like and then subscribe our channel. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good